What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you're in here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can keep this movement going. All right, so on Tuesday night, we've got the Detroit Pistons for our very first in-season tournament group play. So we'll see what this is all about, what all the hype is about on Tuesday night. It'll be our first one. Hopefully we'll get the dub. Right now, Detroit, has a record of 2-9. The Hawks has a record of 5-4. But again, this is the NBA. We got a league of professionals, so we can't go by that and say, hey, it's just an automatic dub. Especially the way our Hawks have been playing lately. They just gotta tighten up and get some things buttoned down. The tail of the tape, looking at the paperwork, the numbers, you would say Hawks clearly. Hawks are averaging 120 points a game. Detroit's averaging 109. They're shooting 35% from three. We have a field goal percentage of 46%. Threes were 35, and they're just slightly above us at 36. So right now, their main center is hurt. He's out. Doreen, I think that's how you pronounce his name. So he's out. But Marvin Bagley's been filling in, and he seems to be doing pretty good. Cade, he's healthy. He's going to be playing. Knox or Hayes, who's going to be out there playing. Then you've got Burks and Stewart will be playing. Joe Harris is hurt. And they also have a player, Asar Thompson. He seems to get a lot of blocks, seems to be very, very athletic defensive player. So I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for the Hawks, but I do feel like we'll win. Of course, we got our core: Trey, Murray, JJ, Hunter, Capella, and then Bogey and Bay coming off the bench. And then I'm not sure who behind that between the two Matthews and AJ Griffin. So I'll just say, let's just get into our key factors of what I think we have to look for. Not going to be before you long today. Shouldn't be that big of a recap. That long of a recap, but we'll see once I get to talking. We'll see how it goes. All right, so key factors for the win for the Hawks. This is the team that Bay came from, so hopefully he'll provide the team with some insight. So that should be a key for us, a key factor for us, that we have Bay, who used to be in that system. Like I said before, I have to watch for Thompson because he is a monster on that glass. Thompson was able to grab 16 boards against the Bulls, which they played on Sunday night. But the Hawks are just going to have to make sure that they read the defense, trust their teammates, and knock down shots. Because, this horrible loss that we just came off of, that's one of the things that they did not do. Against Miami, they did not knock down open shots. They had a lot of opportunities. They put some shots up, we just didn't knock them down. Got to get them knocked down. Can't play around with a 2-9 team who's very hungry. That's the scary thing. That they're 2-9, so they're hungry. They want to start getting some dubs. Got to attack in transition, because I was looking at some highlights from Detroit's game against Chicago, and they seem to be a little lax on getting back on defense in transition. So we got to make sure that we take advantage of that, and then just use our weapons. We got Capella, we got JJ, we got throw some lobs, get down there, and just attack. The second unit, got to bring it. I want our second unit to come off the bench and just bring it, just flat out bring it, that second unit. Because what I did notice as well, with Detroit, they've got a pretty deep bench. At least, again, I've not followed the Pistons, but just looking at the footage from their game against Chicago, their bench scored 51 points. And this was 5 players off the bench. They scored 51 points. So I just feel like that, we got to make sure that we're ready. In comparison, our last game, we brought 4 guys off the bench. We used our 5 starters plus 4, and the 4 guys off the bench scored 32 points. So we just need to make sure that, we're taking care of the ball. Again, like I said, we're knocking down shots. and I think we'll be just fine. So, like I said, I wasn't going to be here long. Just wanted to, give my thoughts on it, something brief on this game. I'll be coming back to do a normal review for the New York game. We want our revenge. We want to make sure we bounce back from that heartbreaking loss that we had in the arena. So I'm going to do a full-on review on that one. So again, I do appreciate everybody's support. Continue to tell a friend, subscribe, and let's get this channel moving on to the next one. Peace.